Hello, Trinity Academy. This is the fifth in our series of incredible facts about the presidents. So if it's the fifth one, does anyone have a guess for who the president is? If you guessed James Monroe, you were correct. He served in office from 1817 to 1825 and served over the period known as the nickname was the Era of Good Feeling, referring to the administration of him. So the main highlight of his time as president was actually something called the Monroe Doctrine, which is still referenced even today. So if you don't know what that is yet, you will study it later, or feel free to use your parents' permission to research it a little bit now while we are in distance learning. So a couple of things about him that you perhaps did not know. The capital of the country, Liberia in Africa, is named Monrovia, and it is named after James Monroe. We mentioned earlier about fashions changing and going away from kind of the knee breeches, pants that stopped at the knee, all the way down to pants to the ankle. Well, he stayed with the old fashion and continued to wear the knee breeches and buckled shoes. He was the first president to travel on a steamship. That was a method of transportation very popular in the old days, but is not so much so now. And that vessel later became the first American steamship to actually cross the Atlantic. And he was the third president to die on the 4th of July. Now, he did not die on the same 4th of July as Presidents Adams and Jefferson, but he died 5 years later on July 4th, 1831. And those are some interesting facts about James Monroe.